Good morning and welcome to another edition of Garden Talk with IA Food School. I'm Jamie Sloan and it's always a pleasure to be with you on any given day, but especially today. And it is time. Indeed, it is time. And today I'm going to talk about harvesting and drying your herbs for winter use. It's going to be a brief video. I may do more on the IA Food School channel that you can see on YouTube. But in the meantime, let me just briefly review some things for you in case you're interested in harvesting your herbs for winter use. And I went into my garden, as I do, and got some bay leaves, edible bay leaves, some rosemary, and thyme. It's always good when you have thyme. And let's see, I have some sage, and I have already dried out some oregano. So now the thing about drying your herbs and homesteading in particular and having a garden is it doesn't have to be illustrious. You don't have to have the best of everything. You don't have to have the top notch of what's on the market. It's, if you think back about the times when many people have worked with what they had that was on the land that was available to them. It's the same. So, you work with what you have and you make the best of what you have. So that being said, some things that you can think about and perhaps even, involve yourself with when it comes to getting products that will help speed up the process of anything that you do. Think about thrift stores and secondhand stores of the sort. In this case, I have a coffee grinder, and this coffee grinder is specifically used to mull my herbs. And basically, let's just do it. Like, here's some dried oregano, and I'll talk about the drying process. And it's pretty simple, right? I don't try to get the seed heads in there, but you just put those dried leaves. It can be a messy endeavor, but still a worthwhile one. And there you go. So now I have my dried herbs in my secondhand coffee bean grinder, and a quick pulse it, and then there we have. See, let me get a nice bowl here so you can see for yourself. There we go. Some dried oregano ready to use for any of your delicious dishes throughout winter. And these dried herbs will last up to a year. And so also what I have repurposed, again, using what you have. You don't have to have the best of everything. Good morning, Aunt Lynn. You can just repurpose your old herb containers as they deplete. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And just pour the dried oregano in there. And that's enough for at least a few meals. So I'll probably, more than likely, go out into my garden and snip off some of the herbs to dry out. Now, as far as drying goes, there's a number of ways you can do it. And you can, again, utilizing what you have. I had this old grate from a toaster oven. And so I kept the grate, and you just put your herbs on there and keep it out. If it was like elevated, that'd be ideal for air circulation. And so it only takes a few days to do that. And then once they're dry, then you can do the process of stripping, or you can strip your herbs prior. Now I have this cute little gadget that I got at Bouchard Gardens up in Victoria, BC. I love it. And basically, you just put your herb through there, that little hole, and bam, I did it backwards. Well, actually, I didn't do it backwards. It's just too small. You could actually if you have the patience, go through the largest hole. I don't have patience for things like that though. I'm not even gonna try it. But anyway, bam. And so now your herbs are already stripped, so you don't have to deal with as much mess. So there's that. Now, as far as these, I'll just use my pruners, these bay leaves go, I will just snip them right off the leaf node. Right? And when you're drying your herbs, you don't want to wash them. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but you don't, because that's where all the good oil is on those leaves of your herbs. So, you know, if you had a paintbrush, an unused paintbrush, and or any type of brush of the sort, you just want to clean them off without the use of water or any type of soap, of course, because the essential oils are right there. They're right there on the leaf, in the leaf, and you don't want to mess with that composition there. So there are my bay leaves, and I'll probably just put these in this here bowl and have them fan out and have that on my countertop for about 3-4 days. And then I have an old bay leaf herb jar that I will just add these to. And then I have bay leaves for the winter. So another thing I'd like to just introduce, it's not new, but if you do have a plethora of herbs, share them with your neighbors. It's a great thing. And for food to go to waste it's a personal pet peeve of mine, but there's no need for food to go to waste. And there's always somebody that could use something that you may have that you may not need. So I highly encourage, you know, you could make, as we did last week with sage bundles, you can make a culinary bundle and of all your herbs and share them with friends and just let them know that it doesn't have to be a decorative piece. It could be a utilized and purposed into, you know, delicious dishes. So that's it for that. Some other things you can do for drying out your herbs are you can suspend, let's see here, I'll just show you. And I've done it before. So you can suspend, see I have these hooks up here, string or wire. And when you suspend your wire, you just, or your string, then you would bundle, let's just say I had a group of these. You would bundle them and then just hang them on your string in your kitchen. And again, it doesn't take but less than a week. And then they're dried out. And then again, not with bay leaves or anything of that sort, but you know, your other herbs. I'm not gonna utilize the grinder for my thyme either, because the leaves are so small. There's no need to do that. But I will do it for my rosemary, and I will do it for my sage, and I will do it for sage, rosemary, and oregano. So just some things. Again, I got this at a secondhand store for, I guess, $2-3, and it's very helpful. And at the end of the day, I have all the herbs I need, and I save lots of money at the grocery store buying herbs from who knows where, processed by who knows who or how. And yeah, it's an easy way to do some homesteading and get what you need for your meals. And yeah, with Thanksgiving and other holidays upon us, you can prepare ahead of time and have your sage, all your herbs ready for your cooking endeavors. Okay, that's it for that. Again, check me out on Aya Food School YouTube platform. Instagram, there's a lot more going on Instagram is in regards to Aya Food School, and that is the @ Aya, AYA Food School. And if you aren't aware yet of what Aya stands for, it's for As You Are. Because the whole point is to be and do what you love as you are. There's no judgment. You are you, and you're beautiful. Hope you have a great day, and thank you very much for joining me on this edition of Garden Talk with Aya Food School. And enjoy drying your herbs. Mwah. Have a good one.